Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Budgets by Nessa News. Your girl Nessa here with a budget and update video for paycheck number 2. We just gonna jump right on in. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful and blessed day. Y'all, it was crazy busy at work, but I'm glad I'm home and we just gonna get into this. We're gonna dive right on into this budgeting. I do have a layout for the month of April and it is as follows. As you can see, I'm already set, prepped, and I do have a couple of no spend days, and I'm so happy and content. As y'all can see with my expenses, my expense tracker, y'all, I've been watching that, and this is it so far. I have to put in for this week. This week's total will be added on to that. But so far, so good. I've been cutting that down to a minimum because there's some goals I want to accomplish. I do want to beef up certain envelopes that I do have, and like my emergency fund and my month ahead and my medical, my dental, my vision. There's things I want to do. I want to beef up my decor envelope because I am spring cleaning. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a fan of spring cleaning, and you don't know what you accumulate until you start cleaning. And thankfully, I already eliminated the majority of my stuff like a couple of years back, but most of that stuff right now is like clothing, shoes, pots, pans. I just want to do a whole setup. So that's my goal for the month of June and the month of July. I want to clear out so I could prep for those 2 months and it just kind of like get creative. My creative juices is flowing with my home decor. So I want to go ahead and knock that out and get that out of the way. So I cut back on my expenses. I did a whole nip and tuck with that. Let me grab my pen here. And as you can see, this whole entire week, y'all, I had no spending. None. I mean, zip, zero, nada. I didn't do no kind of spending because I have my goals that I want to focus on. And you will see that to come. So I do have some bills coming up this week. And I don't know why my bills fall. I mean, literally, y'all, if y'all been following me, the majority of my bills is between the 3rd and the 4th week of the month. The biggest bill that I have in the beginning of the month, I have 2 expenses. Possibly 3 because of the simple fact that I switched one towards this, and I think I messed up by doing that, and that's this bill right here. I need to put this back up here. But I can't do that yet because I have a debt that I want to focus on, that I want to pay off. And if y'all can recall that I did some goals for myself, let me flip back to March. Y'all see the expenses? I nipped and tucked that. I'm not even playing with that. I'm not even looking at that. This was a wake-up call. I can't deal with it. So these are the goals that I have for myself. And this goal right here, which I am going to grab my highlighter and highlight this in orange because I am going to pay this bad boy off. That debt right there for $404. I want to pay that off. So what I did was I had that payment split up into 4. I was going to knock it out. I don't know if I should knock it out in one whop and just like take care of it and get it over with. But when I started to do that, y'all, I started to get overwhelmed and my anxiety kicked in. I'm like, let me not stress about that. Whether it's a whole entire payment or it's split up into 4 payments, the point of the whole thing is that it gets paid. So I broke it into 4 installments. So this will be completed next month. Before the month is out, this will be completed. And I'm happy about that. That way, I could go ahead and focus on the other things that I want to take care of. I'm trying to eliminate all the little side bills like this debt and the pawn shop and just pay off my credit cards. And that way I will only have the bills in my home to focus on and deal with. and I won't be overwhelmed. Sometimes when you have the little side bills, y'all, the little side bills add up. They add up, and it's driving me bananas. So I just want to make sure I take care of that. And this is a good start for me. So this is what I have got going on. I have a bill because it's coming up on the 19th. I do have another one that's due on the 20th. I have one due on the 21st. I have one due on the 22nd. And then I have my date night on the 26th. We might end up doing this on the 27th. And I also have a bill right there as well. That's my game plan for the month, and I'm just going to stick to it. This date night was planned from last month, and I'm happy I did that. And I am a woman of my word. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. If I can't do it, I don't want to be the one to like disappoint. I do have some stuff that's lingering on here that I want to focus on and clear up before summer starts. So that's like the main goal. So we're going to jump right on into my expenses, my layout for paycheck number 2. Okay, so far so good. If everything goes according, you guys, and when I mean according, I mean to whatever I have situated here. As what I explained before, I do have my car payment, car insurance, cell phone, utility, and the pawn shop, and that debt that I broke up into 4 payments. Who's to say I might get, I might be in a good mood and just knock it out the second check of May. Who's to say? But when that time comes, I will know what to do. Then I want to focus on my minimum payment on my credit card. That will be my other goal that I want to accomplish for the month of May as well. The month of May is a magic month for me. So I get paid bi-weekly. If I didn't mention it in the beginning, if I did, I'm just repeating myself. I do apologize for that, but I just wanted to make sure that we have an understanding of how my pay sequence goes. I get paid bi-weekly, so my magic month is next month. So instead of 2 checks, I will have 3. Instead of me getting paid weekly, some people get paid on a weekly basis. Instead of 4 checks, they'll have 5. So the month of May is a good month for me, and along with the rest of the budgeting community that gets paid bi-weekly, or it depends on how your pay sequence fall. I'm just letting you know about my pay sequence. It's a good way for me to get caught up, and it's also a good way for you to get caught up if it happens to fall that way like mine does. So just giving you the heads up, just look at the calendar, make sure that's mapped out, and if it is, we're gonna accomplish our goals. So this is like priority for me right now. After all the bills are said and done, I will have spent $1,088. That's just on the bills. And then my side expenses, which will be my Hulu, my subscription, and my 2 credit card payments, which is the minimum due. Everything totaling, it will be a total of $1,284, if I'm not mistaken. So let's add the 1,000. I have my calculator here. We're just going to add up the 1,088 plus the 63 plus 87 plus 46. So, yep, 1,284. So out of that 1,284, I will have $427 left. Minus what I have to do up here. I'm only going to take out for groceries. I'm going to take out for movie night. I do have a debt that I do have to pay, so that will eliminate that. And this is for my daughter. My daughter is priority. So that total right there is $200. And I will be cash stuffing $227. Hopefully, cross fingers, it will go accordingly. So I am happy with this total. Y'all, I am truly aim and determination is to go ahead and complete what I set out to do. And I want to thank you all for following me on my journey. If this is something that you're interested in, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Help your girl out for extra sweetness. Hit that notification button. That way you know when your girl Nelsa is doing another video. Stay tuned for my upcoming video, which will be the cash stuffing video for paycheck number 2. So until then, you know how we do. Keep your head up and be encouraged. Bye, guys.